All right, in the latest projections, it looks like MGK is going to beat out Tory Lanez for the #1 spot. To be actual factual, a couple albums to beat out Tory Lanez, so I think he's going to come in at #4. Surprising, the Carter Deluxe Edition, I think, brought in the 5th or 6th best streams. The Carter 5 Deluxe Edition this week as well. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. MGK is going to stream about 80 to 90,000 stream, so he will come in at #1. I think he had about 40 or 45,000 albums, but I really didn't understand what the second number meant. I'm guessing those was actual albums. Tory Lanez, Daystar brought in 40 to 50,000 streams. I think he only sold 2 or 3,000 actual copies. So if MGK sold really 40 or 45,000 actual copies, that's good. Or people bought it. I don't think iTunes exists no more. I think they got rid of that. So if he actually sold 40 to 45,000 actual copies, that's pretty good. Now MGK switched from rap to punk pop, whatever that is, and he switched lanes. And some people are calling him a culture vulture, and that's nothing different. It's a little different when somebody black, change their music. They go from rock, and then they go from rap, and all of a sudden they go to commercial rap or pop rap. Nobody bats an eye. You know what I'm saying? Drake went right to, he switched over quick to more of the pop style. A lot of guys choose to go commercial. Some guys don't. But, some people calling MGK a culture vulture and saying that he used rap and then went over to punk pop, whatever the fuck that is. Excuse my language. And he used rap. Post Malone do the same thing. He ain't no rapper, but they categorize him as a rapper. But... yeah, do what you gotta do to get the money. Some people say Eminem dissed him so bad he went over to punk pop or punk, whatever they call it. But I don't believe that's what it was. I think he's seen the light. He got that girl with Megan Fox, and now he crossing over and now the money coming in. Has he ever had a #1 album when he was rapping? No. And a lot of people use rap as a platform, and then they catapult to something else, and y'all still consider it rap. A lot of things that Drake been doing, it ain't really rap. He's singing and rapping, sounding Caribbean, sound like he from H-Town. That's how you know he don't write his shit a lot of the times. When your sound constantly change like Kanye's and his, he don't write his stuff. You look at Eminem, his flow, his bars, his style, it's never changed over, what is it? We going on a 21-year period now around there. It's never really changed. You look at Nas, it never really changed. You look at Jay, it never really changed. But you look at Drake, Kanye, Travis Scott, they're not rappers. They're not rappers. They don't write a lot of their own shit. They lean on other people for their pen. This is why Kanye had longevity. This is why Drake has longevity. Even Travis Scott, he don't even produce all the songs he do. He be stealing niggas' beats and shit. But like I said, it's not surprising when you switch over genres and he got the complexion for the selection. And MGK, all he needed, was to really fit into that category. And maybe that girl helped him go into that category. That took his status to another level. And then he wore that pink stuff. He really embracing it. That whole stuff. So I ain't knocking you. Get your money. He ain't getting no younger. He's still on Bad Boy Interscope. He ain't getting no younger at all. You know what I'm saying? So, go get as much money as you can. If you got switch genres, switch genres. Ice-T switched genres a lot of times. He was rock and roll, rap. It's just different. When you white, people just say, oh, you use the brothers and the sisters to get to this point and that point. Not necessarily, I think if he knew he could have had a #1 album and had a clout, he would have did this a long time ago. And Tory Lanez, Daystar, apparently he released that independently. So it's under Umbrella Company and somebody else. So he released this album independently. So his 40,000, 50,000, his 2,000 or 3,000 actual albums sold, physical albums sold, hit a little different. He ain't got to pay Puff or none of that nature. He released this album. If it's true, if he released it independent, that's a huge win. Independent album in the top 4 or 5, and people saying, well, he was dissing Megan Thee Stallion. You got all these dudes like Bun B calling him out, Rick Ross calling him out. Bun B been talking about pimping women for years. People forget when he was younger. And then you got Rick Ross. I put Mally all in her champagne. She didn't even know it. Well, we ain't forgot that Rocco song. So there's a lot of hypocrisy going on talking about him. He shot her in the foot. We don't know if he directly shot her in the foot. I think he shot up at the... Well, I think it was just a bad decision. And however you look at it. I'm not trying to rationalize what he did. But I ain't like he made an album about the situation to tell his side of the story and profit off of this. Just let you know, he'll stoop to any low to get that dollar. But at the end of the day, he didn't get the #1 spot. MGK and a couple other albums got there. The Carter 5 was right there like number 5 or 6. The deluxe edition, so Lil Wayne still getting the bag. But these streams, man, is crazy to me. Your streaming stuff is super, super duper crazy, man. You know, it's hard to sell physical albums, but you know, they say if you buy a Homeboy album, that's worth like 1,500 streams or something like, or 15,000 streams, whatever it is. And you know, I think the bootlegging and technology messed up how they really moving units, man. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate personally for me. Just share the video. Don't forget, check out our music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. One time for the one time. Let me know what you guys think. We gone.